Hey, this is Sarah with Innate Gaming. Zaf is off on the other side of the planet somewhere, over or under the rainbow. So, I am stuck doing a video. So I was checking out this dev preview video for Legend of Ymir, and they were breaking down their season system. You know how in Ymir 4, we get these updates that are basically just new things to grind, like those portrait collections that drop every couple months, or another clan challenge to run? Well, it looks like Ymir is trying something pretty different with their seasons. Instead of just dropping new content to repeat over and over, they're building something that actually changes how the game feels. Each season has its own theme. They mentioned maybe doing a growth theme for the first one. During that time, everything would lean into that theme with specific bonuses and content. It's not just, here's a new raid to run daily kind of thing. What caught my attention was their server setup. In Ymir 4, sure, we have cross-server stuff, but it's pretty basic. Ymir is doing this thing where they group 3 servers together each season, and they've got this war mode that sounds interesting. When a world boss shows up, all 3 servers go at it, but here's the twist. If your server gets the last hit, everyone on your server gets a buff. But if the other servers can hunt down and kill the player who got that last hit, they can actually remove the buff. That's going to create some actual server rivalry beyond just which server has the biggest whales. Their governance system is a pretty interesting departure from what we're used to. You know how in Ymir 4, server leadership basically comes down to whoever whales the hardest? Like, we've all been on servers where the same king just sits there forever because they've dumped the most money in, and nobody can do anything about it unless some bigger whale decides to invade. And even when they do quit, they usually just hand it off to one of their yes men. But Ymir's doing something different with actual server-wide voting. Instead of being stuck with whatever whale decided to claim your server, the whole player base gets to elect their representative. And get this! If they're doing a trash job, you can actually vote them out during the season. No more being stuck with a leader everyone hates but can't do anything about. Seems like they're trying to put some actual power in the players' hands instead of just whoever's spent the most. They've put some real thought into the economy side, too. You know how Ymir 4 keeps adding new currencies every time the old ones lose their shine? Like, remember when it was all about Draco? Then it was Hydra? Then we've got pomegranate flowers, space dust, and other shit, and that new red nebula powder stuff that's supposed to give you a chance at crafting other items. It's like they just keep throwing new currencies at us, hoping something will stick. Ymir's taking a different approach with their seasonal accessories. These aren't just another currency to farm. They're actual items with unique stats and abilities that tie into whatever that season's theme is. And since you can only get them during that specific season, they should actually hold their value. Plus, with all 3 grouped servers being able to trade with each other, you might see some interesting price differences based on what each server needs. It's not just another wallet grab mechanic disguised as a new currency. They're not forgetting about the cooperative stuff either. Sounds like there's going to be seasonal content you work on with your clan. Hopefully it's more engaging than just another daily grind. The coin system is kind of clever. Unlike Ymir 4's endless parade of new currencies, these seasonal coins might actually be worth more after their season ends. Like if someone missed getting everything from Season 1, they might pay extra for those coins later to finish their collection. What's interesting is how they're handling the progression gap between players. We all know in Ymir 4, if you fall behind, you're just behind. But with this system, while they're not resetting progress, each season gives you new ways to stand out. Maybe you couldn't do much in Season 1, but Season 2 might have a theme that works better for your playstyle. Look, we've all been through enough Ymir 4 updates to know what it's like when they just add another thing to the daily checklist. Ymir seems to be trying to actually shake things up each season, instead of just piling on more repetitive content. The devs mentioned they're going to keep adjusting things based on how people play too. Having put in my time with Ymir 4, I'm curious to see if they can pull this off. It's definitely ambitious, trying to keep the game fresh without just adding more daily tasks to the list. The political stuff and the economy changes could be really interesting if the community gets into it. But you know how it goes. Everything sounds good in a dev video. We'll have to see how it actually plays out once people start trying to min-max everything. That is it for now. Hopefully the Korean client of Legend of Ymir will be coming out soon enough. Seems they extended the release a little to prepare for the first round or two of season content. Hopefully that doesn't delay the global launch. Until next time, keep gaming, play safe, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. It is free and helps us out a lot. We are aiming for that first 1,000. See you guys next video.